Good morning, students. Welcome back to your classes. Today we are going to start our second unit syllabus with chapter number 10 at page number 96, and the name of the chapter is Nutrition in General. So first of all, let us clear with the term nutrition and from where we get it. We get nutrition from food. And our food consists of two chemical compounds. First is organic and second is inorganic. Organic compounds consist of carbohydrates, proteins, fats, etc., whereas inorganic compounds consist of vitamins and minerals. So what is the main difference between organic and inorganic compounds? Are organic compounds contains atoms of carbon and hydrogen, whereas inorganic compounds do not contain atoms of carbon and hydrogen. Next we have is the definition of nutrition. What is nutrition? It is the supply of organic and inorganic chemical compounds to our body. Whatever we eat is our diet and it should be balanced. Next we have is need of nutrition. What is the need of nutrition? All living organisms require food. It is needed for 6 main purposes: growth, repair, energy, maintenance, provision of raw materials, and protection. Next is classes of nutrients, also known as food substances. There are 6 classes of food substances called nutrients. These are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, mineral salts, vitamins, and water. Today we will study about carbohydrates. What are carbohydrates? These are the principal energy sources in the body. It consists of 3 things. Carbohydrates consist of 3 things: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Ratio of hydrogen and oxygen is 2:1. Next we have is categories of carbohydrates. First we have is sugar, second we have is starch. In sugar we have 2 main types. First is simple sugar, also known as monosaccharides. In this simple sugar, it is further divided into 3 types. First is glucose, which we get from glucose D. Second is fructose, which we get from fruits, and third is lactose, which we get from milk. This is the general formula of simple sugars: C6H12O6. Second type we have is disaccharides, or also known as double sugars. It means these are made up of 2 molecules, and this is the general formula: C12H22O11. Next we have is 3 types of double sugars or disaccharides. First is sucrose, that is the sugar which we use in our home. Now what sugar is made up of, or sucrose is made up of glucose and fructose. Means glucose and fructose combinedly make sucrose. Means 2 compounds make sucrose. That's why they are known as double sugars. Next we have is maltose. It is made up of 2 molecules of glucose. Third is lactose, that is made up of glucose and galactose. These are the 3 types of double sugars. Next we have is starch, second type of carbohydrate, that is the insoluble carbohydrates. First we have studied about sugars, that were the soluble carbohydrates. Now we are studying about starch, that are the insoluble carbohydrates. This is the formula C6H10O5N. These are made up of number of molecules. That's why they are known as polysaccharide. Poly means many. 2 other types of insoluble polysaccharide carbohydrates are cellulose and glycogen. First is cellulose. It is found in cell walls of plants. It is also known as fiber. But it cannot be digested in human's body. Why? Because we don't have the enzyme which helps in the digestion of cellulose. But it acts as a roughage, means good for intestine health. It is also known as nature's broom. It cleans our stomach. Second we have is glycogen. It is stored in liver and muscles in animals. It is form in which carbohydrates are stored in our body. Means carbohydrates are stored in the form of glycogen in our body. So this was all about carbohydrates. In next video we will continue with the further chapter. Hope you are clear with all this. If you find any difficulty, you can consult. Thank you so much.